What's going on? It's your girl Fathom DJ here. Today is not Sunday's Truth. Today is Motivation Monday, or Monday Motivation, however you decide to hashtag it. And what's resonating for me today, what's been kind of in my brain, is the word petty. Petty. I have seen the word petty rolling around, especially this year, and we need to figure out how to eliminate that word based on the law of attraction, as well as eliminate the mentality of petty. And that is a Jedi challenge for some of you, I understand. We have to sit with ourselves before we go and make decisions. Petty is a real simplistic, real foolish, real childlike mentality. I don't even know exactly what the meaning of petty is verbatim, but the idea that we're not thinking about the grander scheme of things is so incredibly important. It is important for us to renegotiate why we don't like somebody because they stand with a sense of pride, or why we don't like that they're furthering themselves, or why we don't like their hair or their lipstick, or some of those things, those petty things. And this will require you to possibly readjust and renegotiate a lot of things. And I'm doing that as well. All of my videos, all of my Sunday's Truths really kind of center around the same concept, that we need to be furthering each other. We need to inspire each other. We need to be collaborating. We need to be think tanking. We need to be pooling our resources. And these things for some folks are going to come off preachy. I do understand that. The idea for me, though, is, and I really have trouble being quiet about issues. I really have trouble with the idea that folks take things so lightly and so jokingly when they're very serious, like the Michelle Obama incident with Miss Trump. That whole thing, like the jokes and the memes and all of that stuff behind it. This is not a period for these are distractions from some real harsh realities. And for some strange reason, we look at everything like comic relief, and we forget about the mission. We forget about the idea, the focus that has to go behind these happenings. There's tons of things happening, and for some strange reason, we find a way to create jokes about them. And I do understand that there's sarcasm in joking. I love sarcasm. I love joking. I do. It may not look like I do in my social media right now because I'm serious, very serious. But I like to have a good time and have fun. Some things are not to be joked about. Some things are not to be memed. Somebody's going to find a way to do that. And for some strange reason, everybody goes up. It's just like, oh, yeah, we got these things would be considered petty. Did you know that? Did you know that every time you poked fun at the Trump chick, I don't even know how to pronounce her first name, I don't care, that was petty. And there's a bunch of other things that require your attention that you can't even focus on because the bandwagon is going, oh, she stole from us. Oh, she stole from us. It's not the first time. And it won't be the last. And because you took the time to run around with the flag going nana and a boo-boo, you missed a bunch of other stuff. Now, I have a deep sense of intuition. I'm very proud to own it at this point. I also have a deeper sense of understanding because, unlike everyone else, I take a little more time and think about things. One of my best friends thinks that I take too much time to think about things, but I'm really trying to weigh out on my Libra, trying to weigh out the pros and cons and the idea. And really, some things I don't have a feeling about. And I like to have some kind of feeling before I make decisions. Now, this does not always work from a business standpoint. Some things are very yes and no. But if you get an opportunity to ponder and use your discernment, this is when we should be doing that. Social media does not really allow that. It's a quick, because everything is such a flash and it's a stream and it's always moving, that you don't get the opportunity to really think about anything. And that's what it wants. Intuition. Use your intuition. If something says do not leave the bag in the car, do not leave the bag in the car. When I woke up this morning, somebody was on my mind. That's how I work. Just a few hours ago, I got some unfortunate information. That's how I work. And the idea is when you are quiet and you can listen to yourself, you will understand why these things happen. But you got to be quiet. Oh, that's hard. And you got to listen to yourself. That might be even harder, because you got to trust you. You got to trust you. And that pettiness and all of that stuff that's on the outside of them layers, it's going to have to roll away, because we have to get to some deeper understandings, deeper connectivity, deeper wants and desires outside of what we see as front and foremost. There's trickery. You got to start thinking. We have to start thinking and planning and strategizing. And this is my Monday's motivation. Cosmic kisses. I have to send cosmic kisses to my brothers and sisters. Kahari B, Mario Smith, B Creamer. I don't know if that's his real name. Mashawn Hardy, Imania Dietrich, a bunch of people have posted and shared about calling all ancestors, which is a project under work, something that I'm producing, that both Junius Paul is the lead on that, and Marquel Jordan is kind of featured on this track. The imaging is just the beginning based on the encouragement, and it is going to be furthered and it'll be put out. I'm not sure exactly how or where, but I would like to say thank you for those who are encouraging the motion behind calling all ancestors, as well as those who have supported Passion and an Artist Manifesto. I think I'm moving. I think I'm making some moves. Yeah. So anyway, cosmic kisses and well wishes to your day and week. This one is kind of long, and I most certainly apologize, but I need to be a little more definitive for those people who are interested in furthering themselves and who need inspiration. So there you have it. I'll see you soon. Space.